Hi, dears. We have seen the text Joseph Conrad's The Heart of Darkness. Now, an image of Africa Racism in Conrad's Heart of Darkness by Chinua Achebe. Introduction to Chinua Achebe. His full name is Albert Chinalomogo Achebe. He is a Nigerian novelist, poet, and critic, best known for his work Things Fall Apart in 1958 explored the themes of colonialism, identity, and cultural conflict. Achebe taught in Nigeria and the US and has received multiple literary honors. Overview of the essay. This An Image of Africa is delivered as a lecture in 1975, argues that Heart of Darkness presents Africa as primitive and dehumanized, criticizes Joseph Conrad for denying African humanity, challenges the novel's place in the literary canon. Literary canon means the most celebrated works of literature. Achebe's main argument Conrad portrays Africa as the other, a backdrop for European moral dilemmas. Africans are depicted as savages lacking individuality or voice. Heart of Darkness reinforces colonialist stereotypes, questions why the book remains celebrated despite its racist portrayal. Key excerpts from Achebe's critic. Conrad portrays Africa as a place of darkness and chaos. Africans are reduced to mere limbs or rolling eyes. Then language is denied to Africans, reinforcing their supposed primitiveness, right? The early people, the like the Neanderthals and all, they didn't have a voice, so they don't know how to communicate. So these Africans are considered as savages by the text of Conrad. Evidence from Heart of Darkness. So Achive is not blaming the text or the author without any evidence. He is stating the evidence from the text itself. In the text, Heart of Darkness, describing Africans as a whirl of black limbs, a mass of hands clapping, of feet stamping. Then, dehumanization of an African worker. We can see that in the streamer, he is comparing the African worker as a dog in a parody of breeches. Then contrast between African and European women. African woman is considered as savage and superb, whereas European woman as in mourning with a mature capacity for belief and suffering. So see the difference how both women are portrayed. Achebe on Conrad's perspective. And some argue that Marlowe, the narrator, is ironic in his conversation or the narratives. Achebe counters that Conrad does not offer an alternative perspective. We can only see through this the Africans as savages. Only this perspective is given in the text. Conrad distances himself from direct racism, but still perpetuates colonialist ideology. We know that it is a narrator within a narrator, right? The text. So Conrad is not directly saying about the racism, but we can see that indirect stereotypes or the colonial ideology is present in the text. Achebe's impact and legacy. So these works sparked debate on racism in literature, encouraged re-evaluation of the Western literary canon, influenced post-colonial literary criticism. Post-colonial means the writings that came after the colonialism, the country or the place which has been colonized after they are trying to find their own voice or their own culture, ethnicity, and their own myths, folklores, etc. by the people in that place which has been colonized, inspired African writers to reclaim their narratives. Conclusion. Achebe exposes Heart of Darkness as a racist text, challenges the glorification of Conrad's work, advocates for an accurate and diverse literary perspective on Africa and its people. References are from Chinua Achebe's An Image of Africa, raised them in Conrad's Heart of Darkness, 1975, and Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness, 1899. Thank you.